January 3, 2009. Satoshi Nakamoto fires up a regular desktop PC or laptop and mines the very first Bitcoin block. No specialized equipment, just a CPU and some electricity. Fast forward to today. Bitcoin mining farms look like sci-fi data centers. Rows upon rows of machines chewing through trillions of calculations every second. How did we go from a humble laptop to industrial supercomputers in just a few years? This is the insane hardware arms race that turned Bitcoin mining from a hobby into a multi-billion-dollar industry and slashed energy use per hash by more than 1 million times. Stick around, you're about to witness the full evolution, CPU to GPU to FPGA to ASIC. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're breaking down exactly how Bitcoin mining hardware evolved, with real dates, real rigs, and the jaw-dropping efficiency gains that made it all possible. Year 0, 2009. The original Bitcoin software only supported CPU mining. A typical Intel Core i7 could do about 2 to 10 megahashes per second. That's slow by today's standards, but back then the entire network hash rate was tiny. Anyone with a laptop could mine profitably. Electricity cost? Basically irrelevant when the block reward was 50 BTC. Energy efficiency? A brutal 5 million joules per terahash. Your CPU was doing everything. Web browsing, email, video, while trying to hash blocks. It was general purpose hardware doing a very specific job. By early 2010, the network was already outgrowing CPUs. Miners needed more power, and they found it in graphics cards. July 18, 2010. The first known GPU mined block appears. By September, public CUDA and OpenCL miners drop. Suddenly, graphics cards became king. One HD 5870 delivered roughly 400 megahashes per second, 40 to 100 times faster than a single CPU core, and used far less energy per hash. Miners started building monster rigs, 4, 6, even 8 GPUs on one motherboard. Electricity bills skyrocketed, but so did profits. Graphics cards were still general-purpose chips with extra silicon for pixels and shaders, so they weren't perfect, but they were a massive leap. Efficiency jumped to about 500,000 joules per terahash, roughly 10x better than CPUs, but the hardware arms race wasn't over. June 2011, FPGA miner code hits the scene. Field programmable gate arrays let engineers rewire the silicon specifically for SHA-256. A single Spartan 6 board could hit 25 gigahashes while sipping power. January 2013, Canaan Creative ships the first commercial ASIC, the Avalon miner at 60 gigahashes per second. The floodgates opened. November 2013, Bitmain's Antminer S1 drops. Application-specific integrated circuits were built for one job only: SHA-256 hashing. No wasted silicon. Efficiency exploded. 2025 models like the Antminer S23 Hydro use just 9.5 joules per terahash. That's 1 million times better than the CPU era. Modern chips use 3 nanometer processes and immersion cooling. Mining became a professional data center scale business, but the energy cost per Bitcoin secured dropped dramatically. So there you have it, the hardware evolution that made Bitcoin security possible. Each leap delivered massive speed while slashing energy per hash. Do you want to see more deep dive summaries like this? Let me know in the comments. Isn't it time you learned more about Bitcoin?